cops are closing in on the evidence that they need.
The cops don't have anything. Claudia's body was found in a basement, miles away from where she died.
Dad, these guys are forensic experts. What if they find a wood fragment?
The cabin was burned to the ground. They're not... Look, they won't know that Claudia was there. Or that she was hit in the head with an axe. No one figured that whack job at Franco would dig up Claudia's body.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Not you, not... What are you sorry for?
You didn't ask for any of this. I got shot in this whole thing.
Claudia was responsible for you getting shot. She lied to us. She betrayed me. She put your mother in danger. That's it. We just got to put it behind us now. Now, what do you... Well, how come you're not with your family skiing?
Jack's rented a cabin for us to stay in, and I got in from snowboarding. Mom and Jocelyn were on the couch. It brought back memories.
Listen to me. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get past this. You understand me?
Let the cops find evidence.
Franco did us a favor by moving Claudia's body. It's gonna make it tougher for the cops to figure out what happened and who killed her.
Hey.
What's up?
Nothing. I just wanted you to know there's been some friction between me and Michael.
What happened?
Well, I came in here, and he was in an argument with Christina. It got pretty heated.
Was Christina upset?
No. I broke it up. She seemed pretty cool, but Michael didn't exactly appreciate my input.
Ever since my son had surgery, he's had a problem, controlling his anger.
Yeah, I think he may resent me on some level.
Why? What'd he say?
That I was an outsider and that I shouldn't stick my nose in the family business.
He shouldn't have said that.
Look, Michael's a good kid. I'm not trying to get him in trouble here, but I'm worried because he seemed volatile. Like he could put himself and people around him in danger trying to prove himself, taking on things he can't handle.
Michael wants to be like me, and I don't know how to stop him.
It's got to be tough for Michael dealing with all this stuff that's been going on.
One thing I'll say about Michael, he's a survivor.
Even so, he finds out his stepmother is the one responsible for getting him shot, putting him in a coma. Then she gets killed. That's a lot for an adult to deal with, let alone a teenager.
Michael was playing the hand he was dealt with. He deserves a lot better, especially from me.
Well, I don't know, Sonny. Everything I've seen, I think you've been a pretty good father.
Kids are the best part of my life, which is surprising because I never thought I'd have kids.
Well, what changed?
I got involved with Carly, and Michael came along with her. There was a toddler running around who needed me. He used to take this toy truck, right? Put it on my lap, and he'd look up at me like, "Come on, play with me, Dad." And I'd be like, "I'm tired." But I'd get on my hands and knees, and I'd run around. We'd get the truck, we'd do that truck, and he made me a father, and a lot of good it did him.
Well, I don't think he's complaining. That kid is determined to be like you.
Michael is like me. I want better for him, but he doesn't want better for himself. Thanks for telling me about Christina and Michael. I'll take it from here.
So, any idea when they're going to let you out of here?
I'm counting the minutes. I need some good news to keep me going. So please tell me you got something solid for me on Corinthos.
Okay. I just happened to be outside the morgue when Sonny stopped Michael from trying to see Claudia's body. I overheard them. Sonny knows things he couldn't unless he killed Claudia.
Well, lay it out for me.
Okay, well, Sonny verified that Claudia was murdered in the cabin that burned down. And she was hit in the head with an axe handle. That would totally work out with that splinter they found in her skull, right?
So he's saying all this to his kid?
Yeah, from everything Michael said, it was obvious that he witnessed the whole thing. Plus, we have Sonny's DNA at the crime scene. Ronnie. We've been looking for enough evidence to convince a judge. I think this is it.
Congratulations. This is going to get us the warrant for Sonny's arrest.
speak of the devil. I was just thinking about you.
Should I be flattered?
Not really. I was actually thinking about your criminal past. I was saying a couple prayers over at Queen of Angels. Kids outside throwing a ball around. You know, one kid threw it wide, and the angel Gabriel literally got a broken wing. Of course, they took off like bats out of hell. I was running after them, chasing them down.
They're just gone, man. I've been there, done that.
Yes, you certainly have.
Maybe I should call Father Coates, because all the damage I did to Sacred Heart, you know, when we were kids, with help from you, I might add. The least I can do is buy a new window now that I can afford it.
Michael Corinthos is the witness. The kid'll crack. Covering up your old man's partner murder, that's more than he can handle.
Michael's had a lot to deal with.
Yeah, well, Claudia put him in a coma for a year, which is more motivation for Sonny. When the prosecutor gets done with him, Michael will give us what we need. It's perfectly ironic. Sonny Corinthos brought down by his own son.
Taking up the tab for a broken church window, huh? You wouldn't by any chance be trying to buy yourself a cleaner conscience, would you?
I told you buying that window will make up for the one we broke when we were kids. It'll all come around in the end.
You really believe that, don't you?
Miss High and Mighty never told a lie. Except when Sister Mary caught you stealing that candy bar, and you denied it.
Well, I never stole another candy bar again, did I?
I don't know, you tell me.
I've made my confessions.
But have you ever come clean, like, let's say, to your son? Dante, for instance, does he know your former life of crime?
Parents have to set standards, Sonny. That means sometimes you edit the details of your past transgressions so that your children will not make the same mistakes that you did.
The older Michael gets, the harder that is.
You know what, Sonny? Kids got minds of their own. You gotta see that. You tell them to do one thing, they're gonna do exactly the opposite, especially if it's the worst choice they could possibly make.
But since waking up from a coma, and this, you know, everything going on with Claudia, it's just hard for him, you know, it's like, and I don't know how to fix it.
I think you should pack up and get out of town. That's what I think. You should leave the country. You should just go and visit one of your houses in South America or something like that.
Why would you want me to leave?
So look, I'm going to speak to the lieutenant, see about filing charges without naming Michael as a witness.
Don't kid yourself. You're doing Mikey a favor. You're saving him from a life with a mob kingpin.
Okay, look, it's his father.
How can a man confide to his son how he murdered his own wife? The kid's stepmother. Someday the boy will thank you.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Well, I'm not saying he's going to send you season tickets to the Yankees or ask you to be godfather to his kid. But once he's grown up and been through therapy, he'll see that Claudia's murder might be the thing that keeps him from following his old man's footsteps.
We're asking a kid to help put his father away, probably for life.
Exactly. And what about all the lives that are saved with Corinthos behind bars? And how about a little justice for the lives he took away? Like your friend, Paletti. Well, what about a little compassion for that cop's family? And when Sonny robbed them of what he put in a hit out on their father? How about a little perspective here, Falconeri?
So what, the end justifies the means? Doesn't matter how much Michael suffers as long as Sonny gets put away?
God, I can't wait for this to be over. You know, you need to get back to Brooklyn and your real life before you completely lose track of who you are.